everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Black Series figure, and this one is Aurra from the Clone Wars line. She is number 8, and it is crazy to have her in Black Series form. She was considered an expanded universe character until the mid or end of the Clone Wars when she made a cameo there, and now she's pretty well known. You could get a glimpse of Aurra in Episode 1, she is laying down, or she might just be looking at the past. I thought she was laying down aiming, but she might just be watching the pod racers. So you do see her there. I had her original expanded universe figure that was like, she was dressed in like total black. It was actually like a totally off what you see in Episode 1. It wasn't right. This one is what she wears in Episode 1 and what you see. And she's pretty cool. They've added her to the vintage collection, I believe, as well, and you might have been able to see her in the Clone Wars. And I know they made a Lego of her, so Aurra has become pretty well known, but she's pretty cool. She's an alien, and she was one of my very first figures, so it's really fun to have her in Black Series form. So it's interesting that they put her in the Clone Wars line. She does work in that Clone Wars line, but she also could technically go in Episode 1 as well. She doesn't have anything specific to her, what I'm looking at, that makes her Clone Wars, specific or anything, but beautiful art. This is my very first Clone Wars line figure with the kind of golden yellow that you see, the striping for the theme of that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to take her out and we'll take a closer look at her. Alright, so here she is. But before we take a closer look at her, I do want to show you her accessories because she comes with a couple. So Aurra is a double pistol wielding lady, and these pistols look exactly like the ones that she comes with in her smaller 3 3/4 inch versions. It's definitely more of a stylized gun. It's got 2 trigger finger holes, which is kind of interesting on both, maybe set specifically for an alien or something. And they have a nice sculpt detail, but obviously no paint detail, so you do get 2 of those. And then, of course, what she's probably most known for is her long rifle, because she is supposed to be an expert sniper. And I gotta tell you, I have no idea how this connects. Not a freaking clue. I wasn't expecting it to come apart when I opened it. And so I don't really know how this little thing goes on. I guess it just hooks on. So the little band has, it has openings, so you could just put it wherever you want. I do like that there are 2 little pouches there. I don't know. I don't like when they give me this much freedom with gun straps, because I don't know where they go. Maybe like that. That looks kind of right. And anyways, yeah, it's pretty neat. The gun is molded in a semi-translucent, plastic. It's mostly opaque, but it's got a weird look to it. I don't know, it's just not very thick. The gray is not super duper solid. It catches the light really easily. And then the lower part, the handle part, is brown, but super long gun. Again, she's a sniper. And then the thing that sticks out the most, other than her weird haircut, is her little antenna, which I think is a little bit thick on this. This is supposed to be like her built-in antenna comm. On the art, it's a lot thinner, so they've made it a little bit odd. She looks like she's got a straw sticking out of her head. It's supposed to look a little bit more like that art right there. But there she is. Nonetheless, I think she has a really pretty face. I do like her hair and the beads in her hair. Her antenna is a little bit odd, but it's there, and that's part of her. She looks really good. I mean, yeah, she's really pretty. They did good in her face, I think. And then her jumpsuit's pretty iconic with the orange and then the dark brown. And then she's very white. She's super pale. She's like, yeah. She's got really, really long fingers, and you can tell they are formed up into the double trigger finger position, which is actually pretty cool. It's very unique. Both fingers are like that. So, very alien-esque, in my opinion. So she can probably hold her little pistols with her double trigger finger. So let's try that out. Yeah. So that's pretty unique. I really like that. That is a really nice detail. Super, super cool. And then, of course, she has holsters for both pistols, which is nice. And you can probably put this across her shoulder, sling it over her if you'd like. It might be a little bit difficult since these things come off. Yeah, this thing is just going to keep falling off, which is kind of a shame. I wish they would have just stuck it on there. It's nice, I guess, that you could totally remove it, but it's really weird. It doesn't stay on very well at all. But I think she looks awesome. I like her little belts on her waist. They look really good. And just like all Black Series figures, they're going to have articulation in the head, the shoulders, elbows, wrists. She's got a torso crunch, hips, thighs, double pin knees, and then movable ankles. So lots of articulation. I really like when action figures are very thin. Her material is like a jumpsuit, so she doesn't have a lot of molded clothing, which lets her pose however you want her to. The only piece of clothing that she has sculpted on her is her little vest, and then of course her holsters for her guns. So really nice. I like when they do that. That was probably the biggest success with Marvel, is since they have so many costume characters, they just paint the costume on the figure, because that's kind of how they are in the comic books. It just makes them much easier to pose when they're wearing skin tight clothes versus when they have it sculpted over and molded and whatnot. So anyways, guys, that is Aurra Sing. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I am really excited that I found her at Walmart of all places. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye.